I cannot believe you're finally here again, Caitlin. I mean, you're really one of the first people who was modeling for me for my YouTube channel.
I feel so lucky to be back.
Really, literally at the very beginning when I started, and I needed a model who looks like Rosie Huntington-Whiteley. So you modeled and did a few. I don't even remember. We did like 3 or 4 videos, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then I was like, I really want you to come back.
I'm so happy to be here in your gorgeous new space.
Thank you so much.
And I love this makeup. It's just exactly the makeup I love to wear, and so I think it's so beautiful. I can't wait.
Well, when I decided for you to come back, you have a beautiful blog. It's called Caitlin Confidential, and she has a beautiful Instagram. And I was looking through your photos, and I was inspired by your Instagram, by the color ranges. And I was just like, you know what? You just scream nude to me.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like nude everything.
Definitely.
And I thought nude makeup is such a beautiful kind of like staple, you know, in your makeup, you know, wardrobe life.
Yes.
And it's
It really
something
is.
everyone can do a nude look.
Yes.
And you don't have to be blonde and blue-eyed, you know what I mean? Like, I think you can be a woman of color, you know, can absolutely wear a nude look as well. An Asian woman can absolutely wear a nude look. I think with nude, it's all about finding the right nude for you, for your skin type.
Definitely.
And once you have that down, you know, you're good to go.
Yes.
And I feel like we nailed the colors for you today. And if you guys want to see how we created this nude look, then I guess just keep on watching and see. So I'm gonna do this new foundation. I just got this sent the other day, and I have been using it on myself the last week, and I really like it. Oh my god, this foundation already, it is so nice, beautiful. I mean, I love foundation when you can still see the skin and when the skin looks alive. I don't like when skin is like totally like, you know, covered with too much foundation, and you're so young and beautiful. Like, why would you cover it, you know? Don't forget to always drag it down as well. And then I'm also gonna do this side. And we prepped your skin before. Allison, what did we use on her skin?
You like the Caudalie?
The Caudalie? Oh, so we use a little Caudalie serum underneath, and I think that it's a serum that really gives a nice glow underneath foundation. But if you look in, like, it's so nice. Like, the finish is beautiful.
I'm excited to see it.
So for your eye makeup, I chose, I think, the perfect palette. This one here is by Charlotte Tilbury. It's called Pillow Talk. And since we're doing like a nude all around makeup look, I think that this is gorgeous. So I'm gonna start with this shade all over. I'm gonna put this shade in your socket, right there.
Love that.
And then this is sort of like a pop. And then probably this color on your lower lashes.
Okay.
We also zoomed in so you guys can see everything a little bit better. So I'm using a flat brush first to sort of apply the color all over your eye. I mean, Charlotte Tilbury does it so well, doesn't she? Every single thing she brings out is just gorgeous. She really understands colors. That's what I love about her most. And you can see that she's a makeup artist. Like, she really knows how to create the right shades. I mean, this is beautiful by itself, but I'm going to go in with this. Look at this color. This is actually your shade for the socket. Putting that on more of a domey brush. Dome brush. I don't know where the domey came from. Look at me. I'm actually gonna just sort of blend it a little bit better. And then I go in with a clean domey brush and sort of just blend it in. Alright, so for your lower lashes, I'm going to come in with this shade, which is really beautiful to just sort of like contour your eye. It's almost like contouring your eye, what I'm doing. So I'm just bringing definition underneath your eye right here. And you don't have to be precious with this because it's such a light color. So you can sort of like make it a little bit lower. And I'm gonna go in with this ColourPop. Have you seen these?
No, I
These
haven't.
are so great. I'm really, really obsessed with them. It's actually a gel liner, and I like them because, first of all, they're super affordable. Like, I love how affordable ColourPop is. I think like everything is between $5 and $15.
Wow.
And this is, again, it's a gel liner, so it moves really well. But I'm actually only putting this into your waterline. So what I'm doing is I'm lifting your eye and I'm putting it on your upper and lower lash line. And open up. And what this does, it just sort of like pops your eye without any harsh lines. But if you see the difference between this eye and this eye, it just like creates a little bit of an interest to the eye, but it's really subtle. And I think it's like that smoky, subtle, sexy kind of like not trying so hard with your makeup.
Yes.
So what I like to do is I like sometimes my clients to curl their own lashes. It is such a sort of like intimate application. I feel like people sometimes get really scared of this tool, so I like to just have them do it themselves.
And I feel like sometimes you get in closer.
Yeah,
a little bit, you know?
It's so true. You can really feel it yourself. That's perfect. What I like to do a lot of times at work too, if I think that the person knows what they're doing and I know that you know what you're doing, is I actually really like people to do their own mascara. Because another trick is that you can really, again, feel the root of your lashes and you can get like really deep.
Right.
So I trust you. You can do it. This is great. You're doing a great job.
Wow.
I think that this is a really important tool for people when they're doing their mascara. This guy here, it's by Tweezerman, because you can really, separate the lashes and make them look perfect.
I need one of these too.
You do. I ordered this one on Amazon.
Okay.
It's like $8 or something. Do you do your lower lashes?
I haven't been doing them as much. Sometimes I add a touch, but I have sort of long lower lashes, and then I get nervous because the product touches my under eye.
Yeah.
So
I like it without mascara. I think it looks really nice like this. But I think you need to comb it a touch more, if you don't mind, right here.
Okay.
Yeah, you got it. I think that this is definitely a step, and this is a step in the makeup routine, but I think it makes a difference to separate them so that they look like really chic and not clumpy. So for your brows, have you used, I think you have this?
Yes, that's a favorite of mine.
Yeah, I just discovered this the other day.
Oh, really?
I've had it in my drawer.
Oh, I love it. I bought it multiple times.
You have? What shade is this, Allison?
Taupe?
I think it's taupe. My eyes are so
Oh,
bad.
it's blonde.
Blonde.
Yes.
Okay, so this is blonde, but what I like, the brush is fantastic. It has some color to it, and so what this does, it just creates more texture on your brow, and it makes them stay put. But I think this is a great product if you don't have the time to like really fill in your brows and you want like a more natural sort of makeup look, or for during the day. I think this is perfect.
Yeah, I love it.
That's great.
I love it.
My favorites, these two concealers. This is the Radiant Concealer by NARS. I actually chose 2 shades. I'm gonna do custard underneath your eyes, and you have beautiful skin, but if you have a little bit of imperfection, if you feel like you wanna touch just like, if you have a little bit of redness, which I don't really see, but if you feel like you need a little bit more, then you can go in with that shade. And then I go in with my beauty blender and I just sort of like pat it into your skin just to make your skin even more flawless. I go in with my custard, which is a great color.
So good.
This is my color, my shade as well. And I like to just sort of like bring that on the underneath your eyes. And this also helps. I like doing this step always after I've finished my eye makeup, because I feel like this is like the finishing touches, or if you have any fall down, or if you feel like it doesn't look, as perfect, you go in and then it's almost like airbrushed. And I like using my beauty blender for this step. Right, so after I just applied your concealer, I'm going to go in with my Laura Mercier pressed powder, and I mean, I love how luminous your skin is right now. It's so pretty, but I feel like the T-zone definitely needs to be just like powdered down just a touch for it to look more, sophisticated, your skin, but we want to leave the rest of the skin obviously very luminous. This looks so perfect. And also when you're using concealer, I think it's important for it to powder underneath because we don't want it to get creasy.
Right, I was actually going to ask you that.
Yeah, the eyes, oh my gosh, they're so pretty. It looks so good on you. It's like my favorite makeup look because it's kind of like there but it's not there.
Yes.
And it's still so sexy.
Yes.
And like sophisticated, like nude is just everything. And I love this. Have you tried this?
No, and I really have been wanting to try this.
Yeah,
because it's a clean beauty brand, right?
Yeah, I actually, a makeup artist called Kira Nasrat who used to work. And you know who Kira is? She is the first person who introduced me to this line. It's sold at Violet Grey. I love the woman. I actually met her who created this line. She's so nice. And it's a more clean line. And she came out just with a range of lipsticks, and her brand is like becoming bigger and bigger. But she's doing such a fantastic job. So I really like it. And this here is it's like a bronzer, blush, highlighter all in one, and you can use it with your fingers or a brush. I'm actually gonna just give you a touch of a contour with it. I'm using this shade right in here, and I'm using it on like such like an angled brush, and I'm just sort of like bringing it right in here just to like carve out your cheek a little bit and give you a little bit more of a chiseled sort of look. And I always like to bring it in the temple because I feel like if you just do it here then it looks like a streak.
Yeah.
But I like doing it here, warming up like sort of like the hairline as well, because then it looks more cohesive. Alright, so another product I have been really loving on myself and I thought it'll look really good on you is this is a Charlotte Tilbury. It's like kind of like a combination of a blush and a highlighter, and I love the way how you can the applicator, so you can just like pop it on the apple of your cheek, and if you look in the camera already, like it has such a beautiful pickup. So it's still in the nude family, but it has a hint of pink in it, and it just like gives you a beautiful glow, and it it gives you a really nice pickup.
Especially with the eye, it's like so
Gorgeous.
So
Those
sexy.
colors.
I know.
I'm gonna do one more thing. I mean, I know it's a lot. I've already used 2 products, but just a touch of highlight. This is a new product by Gola, and I like because it's a stick. You can work directly out of the tube, and I'm just putting it on the flattest part of your face, like right in here, and then you can even use the same brush from earlier and sort of like just blend it in. And this highlighter is not obnoxious. You know how like some highlighters can be, I find them almost too sparkly and shimmery, and I think like the payoff of this is just like the perfect amount. I was just thinking with this palette, what's so pretty, she always has like one color which has a little bit more shimmer.
Yes.
And that's the kind of color I love to use at the end, like even with my finger. I would just put it on my finger, and then I put it like directly, almost like a stamp on your eye. And I really like using it in the middle of your eye, sort of like to create that halo effect. So you can just like pop it like right in here. So pretty. For your lips, I chose 3 products. This one here I really like. Milk really came out with a few really fun new products. This is like sort of like a tinted lip balm, and you could totally just use this by itself, like for during the day. I think that this is such a great product because it does create some texture to your lip, and it also moisturizes your lips.
Feels nice.
If you press this together, and I think this is great just by itself. But to elevate the makeup and to make it more sophisticated, or even for nighttime, I'm definitely going to suggest to do a liner just to create more of a shape to your lip. This one is my favorite. Pillow Talk by Charlotte Tilbury. And I'm just, if you close your lip, I'm just lining them just to create more, a little bit more. I'm not making them bigger, but I'm just creating more of a shape to your lip. Think to top it off, to make it like really sort of like more glamorous. I'm using a nude lip gloss. This one is also new, a new launch by Hourglass. I love their lip glosses. They're just so, the texture always feels so nice. And oh my gosh, this is so cool. I didn't even see the applicator. Very cool. And this color is perfect. I know that a lot of people have trouble finding the right nude, and I think that that is the most challenging part about a nude makeup look, is just finding your nude, what fits you. But again, that's something you just always have to think of your own undertones, you know? And if you kind of have that figured out, you're good to go. There's a nude for everyone out there.
This is a color I would wear every day for sure. Like, by my, you know what I mean? This is something I would wear.
100% you could wear this makeup every day. And I also love the way how we did your eyes. Because
me too. It's just,
like so easy too.
Yeah.
I mean, anybody can do this eye
really
makeup.
can.
Really. I mean, you cannot mess up with this eye makeup.
No, it's so nice.
And I like that you're not actually wearing a liner.
Yeah, me
know.
too. I and I have to say, like, I prefer
Me
that
too.
because I have big eyes, and I sometimes think when I have, it looks too much or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Exactly.
But I just,
and
think
it looks
it's nice.
almost too like contrived.
Contrived, yeah.
If
like
there's
too
like-
much of a makeup-y look.
Yeah.
But this is like something that you would feel like yourself just wearing.
Yeah, and you can totally replicate this look.
Yeah.
I'm confident that you can do it.
Yes. I know. I'm like, oh God. I mean, the skin is just so good.
Yeah, it looks beautiful.
Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it.
That's great. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this nude makeup look, and I really want you guys to get to know Caitlin and check out her page and her blog.
Oh, thank you.
It's so beautiful. I love it.
Oh.
I love following you.
Thank you.
And thanks for being here today.
I am so honored, and I just absolutely love this makeup.
Oh, thank you.
Absolutely love it. I can't wait to watch the video back myself.
You'll be fine. You can do it.
Okay.
Thanks, guys, for
Bye.
watching.
Bye.